So the activity that we're going to do today is going to involve timing someone doing a 100-meter sprint. And specifically we're going to time them not just over the 100 meters but at each 10-meter interval, and then we're going to look at those times, the interval times, and use it to break down or to calculate velocity and acceleration at each of those intervals as well. We're also going to count the number of steps over the 100 meters and look at things like stride frequency, stride velocity, things like that as well. So first thing we're going to do is have one student to volunteer as our sprinter. Then we're going to place markers. We're going to go out there on the track. We're going to place markers at the 10-meter intervals along the 100-meter track, and we're going to have one student volunteer at each of those intervals with a stopwatch. We're also going to set up two students to count the number of steps in each 50 meters. So there'll be two students at the first 50 meters, two students counting steps in the second 50 meters, and then we're going to use the average of the count between those two in each 50 meters, add them up for the whole 100 meters. When you're recording the time, if you're someone who's at an interval, I want you to be able to press go when the starter says go, which will be me, and then I want you to click stop on your stopwatch when the runner comes past your interval. So you're just timing the time that from the start to the running reaching your interval. Once we've finished, obviously we want to come together and be able to get that data down. So I want you to everyone to come to the sort of about the 50-meter mark. I'll get the data from everyone, and then we'll go back in the lab, and I want you filling in the table that's in your worksheet with the numbers that I'll throw up on the board, and then from there you can calculate average velocity and acceleration for each of the intervals.